Ah, sehr schön. Sie sind die Gesandte, ja. Unterkriegt vom Deutschen Bundestag. Vielen Dank. Dankeschön. Und das finde ich jetzt mal passend zum Oktober, ein Oktoberfest, ja. Oh, da müssen wir ein bisschen aufpassen.
Ja, Vorsicht, Stufe.
Ja, genau. Hier nicht hängen bleiben.
Vielen Dank, dass Sie sich die Zeit nehmen.
Selbstverständlich.
Da ein bisschen aufpassen.
Ja, genau.
Ja, genau.
Tatsächlich.
Mit den Schwellen, ja, die Stolperfallen.
Dankeschön. Ist ja toll.
Hoş geldiniz. Sizi bugün Almanya'nın Birlik gününde Büyükelçiliğin bu güzel bahçesinde ağırlamaktan çok mutluyum. Ankara'da yeni büyükelçi olarak bugünü sizlerle birlikte kutlamak benim için büyük bir onur. Viele von Ihnen begrüße ich heute das erste Mal bezeichnet. Markierte den Beginn der bilateralen Beziehungen zwischen Deutschland und der jungen Republik Türkei und legte den Grundstein für die enge Verbundenheit zwischen unseren Ländern. Ladies and gentlemen, 35 years ago, on the night of 9th November 89, the Berlin Wall fell. Pictures of people from East and West Germany, families, friends, people who had never met before, went around the world as they embraced and celebrated. We owe the fall of the wall and the subsequent German reunification to two main circumstances. To the courage of the people from East Germany, who took to the streets to fight for their freedom, and to the strong and cross-block international support, without which reunification would never have happened. We continue to be grateful to all of you who supported us. Big thank you. We were very lucky indeed, because reunification was achievable peacefully, and because the unified Germany can rely on allies and friends, be it in EU, in G7, in G20 and NATO. And Turkey, of course, as a strategic partner, is very important among them. This year, we mark 100 years of friendship between Germany and the Republic of Turkey. Many things have happened since. Let me point to just a few of them. No long after the signing of the Friendship Treaty in the 1930s and 40s, Turkey welcomed emigrants from Germany. Renowned German scientists and artists found refuge from the Nazi regime here. Traces of these people can still be found, especially here in Ankara, if you think, for example, about Bruno Taut and the Bauhaus architecture, if you think about science, art and music. From October 1961, Germany welcomed the then so-called guest workers from Turkey to help build up the German economy. They not only found work, but also a place that over time became a home. Today, more than 3 million people with roots in Turkey live in Germany. As a Berliner, I have of course many acquaintances with links to Turkey, and here in Ankara I already met many who have family and friends in Germany who have lived there. Today, Germany and Turkey are connected by millions of people who feel at home in both countries. The state visit of the federal president, which you might recall in April, highlighted these and many other issues. Germany and Turkey share particularly close economic ties. Our bilateral trade volume reached a new record in 23, more than 55 billion euros. More than 8,000 German companies are active in Turkey. Last week's meeting of our Joint Economic and Trade Commission in Berlin, chaired by the Minister of Trade, Ömer Bolat, and the Minister of Economic Affairs and Climate Action, Robert Habeck, showed that we both are eager to further enhance these economic ties. And very important to me, Germany remains strongly committed to strategic, forward-looking EU-Turkish relations. it is in both our interests to gradually expand our cooperation in key areas and to discuss current foreign policy dossiers regularly and in depth. Therefore, we propose to reintroduce regular high-level dialogues on trade, energy, and other strategic challenges. That Foreign Minister Fidan attended the informal Foreign Affairs Council in Brussels at the end of August was significant and important in this regard. And I should not forget, the EU Committee of the German Bundestag is here with us today, taking a full week for intensive talks in Turkey. This is an important signal for German-Turkish, but also for EU-Turkish relations. A warm welcome, therefore, to Günter Kirchbaum and the colleagues from the Bundestag. Ladies and gentlemen, given the state of the world around us, both our countries have a role to play. In times of severe conflict in our neighborhood and of global challenges, our two countries must be part of the solution for the most pressing issues. This is firstly true for Russia-Ukraine. Russia's terrible war of aggression against Ukraine has lasted for 953 days now. 953 days without peace for Ukrainians, of horror, of violence. Neither Turkey nor Germany recognize the illegal annexation of Crimea. The territorial integrity and sovereignty must stand. Germany and the EU will not let up in their comprehensive support for Ukraine, with Germany being the largest European supporter in both military, financial, civilian terms. Secondly, it is also true for the Middle East. Since the Hamas terrorist attack on Israel almost 1 year ago, and Israel's military response, violence has kept the entire region in a stranglehold. And now we witness a further dangerous escalation. Germany and Turkey might come from different perspectives, but we are ultimately working towards the same goal: to end violence and human suffering, and to prevent a full-scale regional conflagration. This entails ceasefires and the release of hostages, unimpeded humanitarian assistance, and a two-state solution. Let me be clear, de-escalation is the order of the day. Our two governments will work tirelessly and in close cooperation with allies and relevant actors in the region to this end. Thirdly, it's true for Armenia-Azerbaijan, where for the first time since very long we both, Turkey and Germany, see a window for a lasting arrangement. And lastly, it applies to the global challenges of climate change and migration. Ladies and gentlemen, let me close by thanking you for the warm welcome to Turkey you extended to me personally. I'm really touched about it. Turkish-German relations are a treasure thanks to the people and to the potential of our cooperation. Taking up my post in Ankara 100 years after the first German ambassador to Turkey arrived is both a mission and a responsibility to safeguard the treasure and to increase it. I'm happy to accept this challenge, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you. And now it gives me great pleasure to invite our guest of honor, Vice Minister Bozay, to address us. Yes. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to join you today for the National Day of Germany, the Day of German Unity. I'd like to extend our sincere congratulations for this day, which marks the reunification of Germany 35 years ago. This important event for the people of Germany was also a remarkable milestone in the world history. Dear friends, as we celebrate the significance of German Unity Day, we also take stock of the strong relations between our two countries. Germany is an important partner and a strategic partner for Turkey. We have historical ties dating back to 1763, when our diplomatic relations were established at that time. We have deepened our relations and strengthened our friendship throughout the centuries. Today, we are close trade partners and NATO allies. We are working together towards ensuring stability and increasing welfare in our region and beyond. These strong relations are exemplified by frequency of high-level bilateral visits. My dear colleague also referred to them. We welcomed President Steinmeier last April. Our ministers of foreign affairs are frequent contact. Economy and trade are important pillars in our relations. Germany is the biggest export destination for Turkey. We aim at to reach $60 billion of trade volume in the period ahead. Green and digital transformations, as well as Turkey's central role in supply and value chains and connectivity, provide us with many more opportunities. German tourists continue to visit our cultural and historical heritage and beautiful coasts. Exchange of students also promises a greater understanding between future generations. Dear guests, another very important dimension of our relations, as also my dear colleague mentioned, the Turkish community living in Germany. In 1961, West Germany had welcomed a sizable Turkish community seeking new opportunities. This community contributed to the development of Germany in all walks of life with its dynamic and hard-working nature. With a population more than 3 million, they have become an indispensable part of Germany and enrich the German culture. Esteemed guests, on this day that we celebrate unity, I must emphasize the importance of European unity as well. Without Turkey as a full member of the EU, Europe cannot hope to become whole. The increasingly complex nature of regional and global challenges requires a fresh look at Turkey-EU relations. Indeed, currently we are facing with many challenges and crises, from the ongoing bloodshed in Gaza to the risk of increasing war spreading to wider region, from the war in Ukraine to the concerns about energy and food security, as Ambassador Zolt mentioned, climate change. On tackling these challenges, Turkey has always something to contribute. Turkey's membership will enlarge the vision and influence of the EU as a global actor, allowing more geostrategic thinking and action. In this regard, we count on Germany's support on Turkey's EU membership bid. We are going through a period in time we need to act together more than ever. Towards this end, we are ready to continue working with Germany with a strategic view. The synergy Turkey and Germany can create together will surely transcend their borders. I believe Germany has also the same goal. We see this in the very experienced ambassador, a German government appointed to Ankara, my dear colleague. I wish you all the success during your tenure in Ankara. I am sure that we will cultivate our already exemplary relations according to the needs of the Zeitenwende, the turning point in time. Dear guests, Excellencies all, I would like to wholeheartedly congratulate all our German friends again for their National Day on behalf of our government and the Turkish people. Thank you.